Alright, people, we got kind of a long road ahead of us here in the Duke's Archives. Got a lot of hoops to jump through to eventually get to Seath and chop off his tail and get our Moonlight Greatsword, which is what this build is all about. Alright, so let's get after it. Since we have turned in the Lord Vessel and placed it on its little altar or whatever right there before the doors that lead to Gwyn's prison, which won't actually open until after we've killed Seath and Nito and the Bed of Chaos. Then we would have access to Gwyn and essentially finish, you know, the game, or at least finish the playthrough. Alright, but anyway, since we put it in place, the gold seal that was over the door that leads to this hallway that we were about to get to has now been removed, so we are free to pass through it. Up until this point, there's no way to get through this thing, but once you put the Lord Vessel in its place, it gives a little cutscene, shows all the gold doors disappearing. The gold door would essentially be right there, over that door right there. Anyway, behind this, we will find some armored pigs, or boars, or whatever you want to call them. Several different ways to deal with these guys. If you're having problems with them, you can lure them back and run to the entrance. They can't go any farther than the entrance. And you can stand there and snipe them or, you know, tag them and roll back. But they hit pretty hard. Actually, those barbed tusks will, oh geez, right now, I don't know if they'd one-hit me. Pretty close. They'd take well over half my health, I'm sure. They are weak to fire, so... Best thing to do in a situation like that is just don't let them hit you in the first place. Alright, so right now, I'm going to go ahead and spend what I can. Kindle the bonfire, use as many humanities as I can. Also, it'd be nice to have these flasks to carry with me through the rest of this place if, well, at least up to the point where I get imprisoned, which is what this video, or this first part, will be all about, is getting locked up initially. Now, there is a sort of a shortcut, essentially on the way up to getting locked up. You can do a jump roll and land on the edge of this elevator and basically, through a series of jumps and rolls, and if you do it just right, I would probably die 1,000 times even trying it, but let's just say you get it right. You can land on a balcony which you wouldn't otherwise have access to, and bypass this part altogether, but you would also be bypassing some other stuff, and that I don't want to do that. I want to grab the loot that I can, at least in this area. This will be one of the last areas that I cover thoroughly in this Let's Play, so I would like to at least grab all that. Say crystal lizard on the way up to seeing Seath for the first time, and then there is a bunch of stuff in the prison section of the library that I want to grab also, which I wouldn't have access to if I bypassed all of it. Well, maybe I could go back there later, but I'm thinking no, because it seems like there's a key for these big doors that lead out of it that can only be found inside of there, so you essentially have to get there one way or another. I think. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to play it through the way it was designed to be played. I'm not going to take any shortcuts and stuff. Just do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, now that golem right there, he's a DLC golem. In the vanilla game, he wasn't there, but once they came out with the Artorias of the Abyss DLC, this guy popped up, and when you kill him, you get a, it's like a pendant or a necklace or something. And then you can go back to where I found the Crown of Dusk, where you fight the big golem on the backside of the Hydra. Okay, in that little cave, back in the lake. And you go up there with the pendant in hand, and there's this little swirling mass that will draw you in and take you to the DLC. And you go through all that stuff. I did go through the DLC and all that stuff on Xbox. There weren't any extra achievements for it or anything. It was just a way to get some different stuff. Some new armor, and I think what everyone was a fan of was the new sorceries which instead of doing magic damage, did physical damage. And it was basically dark. Well, they really introduced dark in the Dark Souls 2. It became a whole magic class in and of itself. But we first saw it here in the Artorias of the Abyss DLC. They were some pretty overpowered sorceries, actually. And I guess they probably are in Dark Souls 2 also. But in here, they seem to cast really fast, do extra damage, and a lot of players who had magic defense really weren't prepared for the extra physical damage that they did. Although then, on the other hand, if you had just ridiculously high physical defense, I guess you had, you know, some answer for dark, but not really. It seemed like it really just one or two shotted you anyway. Didn't really matter, but anyway, there you have it. So I did not get the DLC here on PlayStation, and wasn't going to go through that. It's not. There's nothing in it for this build. Although the argument could be made that this is an intelligence build, it is a sorcery build, or could be, anyway. Definitely have the stats for it, so if you wanted to, you could go grab the, what do they call it, Pursuers, and some of the other spells that are available in that DLC, and add them to your little arsenal. It is nothing to exchange the bow that I have with this build for a catalyst. Up to, I believe, intelligence of 36, the Ulasil catalyst is not only, I believe, the lightest of the catalysts, but it's also the strongest, scaling-wise, until you get after that, and then I think it's the 10 banishment catalyst after that, which is actually really heavy. I think it is, or it's the one that Big Hat Logan drops, whatever that one's called. Anyway, I don't know, but up to an intelligence of, it's either 32 or 36, the Ulasil catalyst is the strongest, and it's, like I say, it's also the lightest, so it's really convenient. But you could switch that out for the bow that I have in my build, because I like using the bow for tactical reasons, but for just pure DPS, that Ulasil catalyst and some really good sorceries, even just a basic soul arrow becomes pretty potent. And then you factor in the DLC sorceries on top of that, and you'd be a force to be reckoned with. I haven't messed much with sorceries in this build. I did play with them a little bit during Quelaag, because it makes the fight kindergarten easy. But other than that, I haven't messed around with it too much. Mostly Pyromancy. The Pyromancy's always kind of been my favorite. Alright, we have a ninja box here. Wow, we have a ninja box who's cornered me. Get off me, dude. And why aren't you dead yet? Okay, let me get back over here before I die. And, oh, wow. Wah! What, ninja box for real? He was spinning reverse, crescent, roundhouse, backflip, whatever kick on me. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, well, I won't suffer you through me retracing my steps, although I did forget this loot out here on the balcony, so I guess I'll go ahead and grab that. Nice look at the view. Nice get stabbed in the back by this guy. Get out of here. Alright, we are at the uppermost point of the world here. High atop everything, looking down. Seath's domain. Okay, these guys don't want to cooperate, apparently. Just stand there and die. There you go. Thank you. Okay, now Mr. Spinny Kicks right here. Yeah, we're not messing around. I'm not playing with you. We're not going to do the old melee thing. No. All right, we'll holler at you. I'm glad I remembered he was there, or he'd have just eaten my face the first time, which he kicked me in my face instead. But whatever. Okay, so this area is essentially cleared out. Get up here, and you take this elevator up, and you are forced to die in this situation. Now, there's a chance on getting cursed here. I have Purging Stone, so I'm not worried about that. But if you want to keep all your stuff, humanity, if you have it, if you're human, you know, and you want to keep that, whatever, you can wear a Ring of Sacrifice, or in the case of the curse, a rare Ring of Sacrifice, and not lose anything. But you are still going to go to the prison area, which is essentially a good thing, because there's some loot to be had, some stuff, even some spells. 2 miracles, which you can't get anywhere. I think it's, what are they called? Soothing Sunlight and Caress, or something. I don't know. There are a couple miracles. They have to do with healing and stuff, but, I'll take that. Blue Titanite chunks to raise up my magic bow. I've decided to go ahead and get the blue Titanite slab also, which is going to be really tedious. I'm probably going to die 50 times trying to get it. I always do, but I'll go ahead and grab it, and then I can max out my magic bow if I wanted to. But anyway, we have to go through here, and you can fight him all you want. He's going to heal forever. The crystal that you have to break to hurt him isn't here, so you would never be able to kill this guy here. Unless there's some glitch, unless there's something I don't know about, some way to one-hit him to where he can't recover. I've never heard of it, but I guess it's possible. I don't know. But anyway, all right, now we are locked up, and we will start from here on the next one, and we will get out of jail and go see what there is to be had here in this part of the library. If you want to catch up on the rest of the series, this Let's Play series, click the top box for all of my videos, click the bottom box, and if you want to subscribe and support the Ninja Flips, hit that button right there over my head, and remember to comment and like and share and all that good stuff. All right, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.